At this time, I will open the floors for anybody who wants to give some remarks to our dear brother.
Yes, excuse the hat, Gerry.
No problem.
See, Gerry is the first man who introduced me to radio in New York. As a matter of fact, I would not have been on radio except for Gerry. So there's certain things that has happened in my life here in New York, and I felt that I had to come to see Gerry off. Every time there was some, how should I say, something new in Grenada, Gerry would leave New York and go down to Grenada to go do some work. For months we wouldn't see him. So I asked Gerry over and over, when are they going to give you something? And I could remember definitely that I didn't see him for a couple months. What was it, last year, year before? I asked, where's Gerry? Gerry's in Grenada, he's working for the government. And of course, Gerry, I'm proud of you because of the fact that you know we went out the ways back. So I had to come this evening to see that you were off. The only other thing definitely is that you have to give me a diplomatic passport. I know that you're not the government, but I want to come see you in Canada. Yes, my brother?
Yes, tell me who you are. Tell me who you are.
My name is Claudius Phillips. As a matter of fact, I'm now helping plenties on the other side due to Gerry. Because I was saying to Gerry, I needed a fancy place to go hold events and what have you. He said, there's a place on Rochester Avenue. Gerry, there's no fancy place like that. And of course, I've seen another fancy place. I thank my good friend Dennis Roberts and that kind of stuff. You know, Grenadans like fancy places, yes?
Well, yes, we do.
Yes? You all don't sound, I don't understand. As a matter of fact, he was the first person who introduced me to one of the nicest persons in Grenada. So every time I go to Grenada, I go to this place, right on the Carolina, because Gerry was the man who said, I send you there. Yes? So put your hands for Gerry, because of the fact that sometimes you don't get your flowers until you're dead. Yes, Gerry's flowers. Yes? Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Hello, my name is Peter Pouchon. I'm with Caribbean News TV. Recently we celebrated 25 years, and Gerry was there, and Gerry always support our program. He's a Haitian ambassador, although now he's with the government of Grenada, but we always recognize him as an ambassador for the Haitian community because he's always there. He knows the Haitian community as much as I know the Haitian community, and his work is very well appreciated. And I want to say congratulations, all the best, and I know the people in Canada will get a good man to represent their country. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, everybody that comes out.
Peter, also tell us what you're currently doing.
Gerry also got me involved with the election with my candidate for the 46th district. She's here, she will say a few words. She's running the 46th in Georgetown, Canarsie, all the areas. She will tell you more, and please welcome K-Bo Adler for the 46th.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. It's a great night. I know that we're going to miss that genius man there, Mr. Gerry Hopkins. I know we're going to miss him, but he's going to represent us all in Toronto. Hello?
Yes, yes.
My name is Adler Kibo, and I'm Haitian. I was born in Haiti, although I came here in my teenage years. And I'm also a pastor, I'm a teacher, I'm a community leader. But you know, not too long ago, the Lord led me to run for city council in the district where I live, District 46. And I said that, you know, where I'm gonna go to get help. And I was led to go to Mr. Figueroa's office. And when I was speaking to Mr. Figueroa, I was telling him exactly what I feel, what I want to do. He said, I have a good man here. I have a nice man here that's going to help you. And I said, all right. So we have a meeting, first meeting, and it was such a blessing. I can never stop thanking the Lord for Mr. Gerry Hopkins. what I love with him is a humble guy. You will never think that man is a genius guy. He knows so much, but very simple. It's beautiful to have people that know so much and so humble. It's a blessing. So Mr. Gerry Hopkins, I love you very much. I thank you, and may the Lord bless the night.
You have some of your flyers, be sure to
Yes,
share them.
I have flyers, and if anyone lives in the district, Melbasin, Conassi, she said Marine Park, Garrison, join with me. And even if you don't live in the district, let's continue the work of Mr. Hopkins started. Right? It's gonna be all good. And guess what? When I went in November, I'm gonna go in Grenada with Mr. Hopkins. Love you all. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Very simple.
Anyone else wants to?
Hi, good night again. I'm opening the floor for remarks, right? We came here to celebrate, to send our brother off, so I'm opening the door for remarks. On that note, I will call on our deputy chair of the New York chapter to come and give some remarks. Sister Sherry-Ann Charlton.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm going to be quick. Gerry, it's been a pleasure working with you. I feel that there's lots to learn from you, but unfortunately we don't have the time. Good night, everyone, and thank you all for coming out. I hope you continue to work with us and help us and guide us, and thank you so much for all you've done so far, and you're an inspiration, because I think any young Grenadian person, and I think I'm still young, we come to this country, we want to achieve bigger and better things, and this is things that I would like my children to at least, they need to, not just the Prime Minister, but be part of the government support, do what's right for Grenada, and we're all here to move Grenada forward. And thank you for all that you've done. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. My name is Michael Roberts, and I'm not wearing my political hat tonight. I'm here representing Caribbean Times News, who Gerry has written for, and who we collaborate from time to time. I've known Gerry for a long time, so I'm very, very proud. I think that government has made an incredible choice, and that you will do us proud in Canada in your new posting. Mike Babway, my partner in crime, is not here. He's the publisher of Caribbean Times News, and he's taking a bit of a rest in Trinidad right now. But he asked me to convey to you his very best wishes, and anything you want of us from the newspaper side, from that side of the business, we're here. Once again, the best. Make sure that you represent us to the best of your ability, because we are great people and we're looking for great things, especially coming from this dynamic track. Thank you very much, and all the best.
Thank you, brother.
Hello.
Good evening to everyone. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Hazel Ganpot, and I would personally like to congratulate Mr. Gerry Hopkins on his new position. I met Gerry a few years ago, and we worked briefly together on a program on the radio, Diaspora Matters. He was very instrumental and very informative. And my focus here tonight, I will shift it from Gerry to the Almighty. And I just pray that, Gerry, I just pray that the presence of God goes before you, that He envelopes you in His wisdom, in His love, and in His grace, and that He anoints you to do the work that you have been called for such a time as this. And I pray that when you are halting between two decisions, that wisdom will lead and the result will be glorifying to God. I'm so happy for you. I thank God for this position for you. And you were born for such a time as this. And I know our loss is Canada's gain, but we haven't lost you. We just lend you over for a few years, and you're welcome back anytime. So I just pray that God just goes before you, prepares the way for you. The people who have to help you, that He will set the crooked path straight, and that you will have sweatless victory, resounding success. To God be the glory. And Grenada, we are proud of Mr. Hopkins tonight. Aren't we?
Yes.
Yes, so to God be the glory. And I pray this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that He Himself, that the angels, ministering angels, will come to you when you don't know what to do, and just rely on the wisdom of God. Thank everyone for coming out, and to God be the glory. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. God, I feel like I'm just hearing myself. Good evening, everyone.
Take the mic up.
It is such a pleasure to be here on this really, I'll call it an auspicious occasion. I don't have a lot to say. But I want to say that first, I want to thank you for all what you've done for the Grenadian communities in New York and the surrounding areas. You've been a blessing to us. Thank you. And of course, congratulations on your new journey to Toronto as Grenada's Consul General. Congratulations. We're so proud of you, Gerry. We're gonna miss you, but we know that you're stone throw away. Don't forget us.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say congrats to Gerry on this milestone. I know you've been preparing for this for a long time, so I really wouldn't be surprised when we as people, we as Grenadians and Caribbean people, I'm extending to the Caribbean people, will bow for the risotto that you produce. All right? In the words of Burna Boy, I hope that you'll make us bow for the risotto that you produce. All right? So best of luck. And, we know you'll do well. Thank you.
Yes, we'll have Mr. Gerry Hopkins come to the microphone. Let us give him a round of applause.
I want to be where I can see everyone. Folks, thank you so much, especially to the organizers of this event, this farewell, the NDC chapter, Chevron, Bowen, and the others, the Tariq Support Group, the folks at After Work Networking Wednesdays, especially recognizing here Cheryl V, Sister Michelle, Brother Carl, and Brother Webster that they brought along, and Dion, who's participated with us. Several of you here have been to After Work Networking Wednesdays in the past, including me. So thank you for being here too. To all of you, I say thank you for coming here to make this a special occasion for me. It's really sad, yes, Bowen is correct. It's a bittersweet moment Sad in that I'm leaving home, because wherever you are, you're home as long as you live and breathe and work and share your energy, your ideas, your thoughts, your time with people. And I see this move, as an opportunity to serve more than anything else. For me, it's a continuation of that which I've been doing, engaging people, doing the best to represent the best of Grenada here in the diaspora, New York City for the last umpteen years. And I arrived in New York since 1987. It's been, wow, a lifetime. And connecting with people, networking with people, sharing, caring, and doing the best I can wherever I can in various spheres. In media, Michael Roberts mentioned Caribbean Times, a paper that I actually worked with the publisher in trying to get off the ground when they started, and I've contributed several times with that paper in writing there. But other papers that are not represented here, Caribbean Life, I've also contributed there. Our Times, I've contributed there, and a couple others. And so for the media folks, I'm going to miss you, Mike and others. For the folks in After Work Networking, I'm going to miss you. For the organization that I've been involved with for the longest period of time since I've been here, that is the NDC chapter here in New York. I'm going to really miss you guys. We've been in the trenches, we've been through, thick and thin, low moments, tough moments when there was some folks wondering, why are we even here? Why are we doing this? Where are we going? Will we get anywhere? And in a way, we have gotten somewhere. And we are transforming Grenada as a party in government. And you don't have to be working with government to be a part of that transformation process. We do it in different ways. We do it through fundraisers. We do it through the support we give to our caretakers and ministers. We do it through just showing up to be counted as a support group. So I trust that everyone will continue to do so, and I will continue to do so regardless of where I am. Because like I said, going to Toronto is a continuation of what I've been doing here, engaging people and representing Grenada in the best way possible with my thoughts, my ideas, my energy, whatever gifts or resources the Lord has given me, I share. The only thing that's different is that now it's not just about being accountable to the people, but it's also been about being accountable to the government of Grenada, our government, because they give me the marching orders, and that I will be following. So in Toronto, I'll be listening, I'll be observing, I'll be assessing, I'll be affirming and building on what's already working, and I'll be introducing solutions to problems in every way possible. Always following the directives, the instructions, the guidance of the agenda for transformation, the government's agenda. And I'll be doing it for the good of Grenada, the betterment of Grenada, not just for the government, but for the people of Grenada. So we still go back to people. It's always going to be about our people. And of course the engagements is not just about taking care of the ordinary, regular needs that our people may have as constituents there, but it's also about engaging other diplomats, other potential investors, others who are friends of Grenada, and others who may not yet even know about Grenada. But as you guys know, I tend to make things happen. I always try to turn ideas into realities. That is my tagline for my business, Hopkins Consulting Group. And I take it with me in every sphere of life. And I intend to do my utmost, working with others, collaborating with others, following the directives that are given by my superiors, but always putting people first. So expect me to be a spokesperson, a soldier, a worker, a listener, a doer, and someone who's going to be always trying to make things happen for the good of all, for the good of Grenada, and for all of our Caribbean, American, and Caribbean, Canadian people in the diaspora, I think Toronto. Because I'm never limited in my focus. Like you saw here this evening, as my Haitian brother and sister said, when I go to Toronto, it's the same thing I'm going to do. I'm not just only going to be working with Grenadians. You have to engage our peoples, all of the Caribbean. If you want an integrated Caribbean, we have to take a step out of the comfort zone and do the work of engaging others and bringing them into the fold so we get better results. Because there are many people who respect Grenadians everywhere. They look up to us and they expect us to take a lead. They expect us to engage them too. Sometimes they wait for us to engage them. But I'm not going to wait, I'm going to engage. And I'm going to be always listening, always here. Thank God for technology. You guys will be in touch as if I'm here, because we have Zoom, we have all the other channels and means of communication, so I'm not going to be too far away. I'm just going to be a telephone call or Zoom meeting away. And I trust that we're going to continue the engagement and continue to work together. And I'm going to remain connected to the chapter. And I'm not leaving the PR committee. I'm resigning as PRO. But I'm going to remain in that committee, take a backbench in a way, but still working to help in whatever way I can, despite the distance. So folks, and for the same thing, After Work Networking Wednesday, only this evening we were talking about continuing. Sister Hazel Gampont is going to join the team, and there's another brother who might be joining the team, so we can continue with After Work Networking Wednesdays. Folks, for those of you who do not know what that is, we started this in 2015 when I came back from Grenada after my stint with the last NDC administration. We started this networking group, and basically what we do, we forum, we share best, we invite community leaders, business leaders, investors, elected officials, concerned residents. We forum, we share best practices, we find out who is doing what in the community, and we find ways and means to support each other. It's that simple. We've done it for 6 years, 7 years, counting. COVID kind of put a damper on it, but it's coming back. It's going to resuscitate itself. We're going to resuscitate that thing and keep it going. Ras Valley has been there from the very beginning. Brother Edmund Sadio, who many of you know as a realtor, Century 21, he's one of the co-founders of that initiative. It was Carl Archibald, who is the founder of the Damage Band from St. Kitts Nevis, Cheryl Vincent, myself, George Crooks, the owner of Trilani Place and Jamin's Events. We were the ones behind it, getting it off the ground. I will not be there in person, but I will be there in spirit. And again, to the NDC chapter, I will be here in spirit, although not in person. And I will continue to share whatever I can to help keep the thing going as we ought to. So may God bless each of you. Let me also thank Denise and Brother Glenn Felix in particular for allowing us to use this venue and to bless this venue. This is the first time. Let's give Denise and Brother Felix a round of applause. Thank you so much for the Nutmeg House. And guys, it's going to be available for bookings, so you know who to talk to. Dr. Denise Roberts and Brother Glenn Felix. Great venue, and there's a basement with a bar and nice space as well. Lovely. Thank you for hosting this event here, and folks, I hope you'll continue to support each other. Every one of you here have a role to play. Each and every one of you here has a role to play. May you continue to do so, building the organizations that you're part of, building the Grenadian community in New York City, building the Caribbean community in New York City, making this place a better place to live in, and harnessing the resources that we all have to the benefit of our people back home. May God bless us all. May we continue to make things happen.
All right.
Gerry Hopkins. Now you see why he was the PRO. He's always promoting something, everything. At this time, we'd like to call on our former honorary Consul General from Grenada to New York, Brother Eaton Pursuit. Could you come up and give a... Yeah, we will forget you here. Once you're in, you're in.
Thank you, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Special Gerry, we go back a long way, and it's a good thing. I want to congratulate you on that position you have. I know you would do very well, and then, you know, all the best to you and the team that you would bring up there. You would serve Grenada very well over there. Thank you once again. Thank you, guys.
accepting this, the disappointment, a lot of experiences prepared me along the way. And when he was an honorary consul general, he invited me several times to work with him on various committees and to assist in various projects. And it was a great learning experience for me. And he did that, although at the time I was a member of the opposition party and he was doing his job under different administration. And so I want to commend you on that, on the way your bipartisan approach to getting things done, bringing people together. So, and that is an inspiration, and that's an encouragement and a good example, which I will follow.
Gerry, the work of the Consul General is not party.
I know that.
Government.
I know that.
I have no problem inviting you and working with you.
You were a good example.
It's your
Guys,
show,
the Consul General who's coming to New York, his name is Michael Brizan. He's a cousin of former Prime Minister George Brizan, who was also the founder, one of the co-founders of the NDC, the lead founder of the NDC. Mike and I, we talk on a regular basis. We talk about his former position in Trinidad, and we talk especially about New York and what he would like to do here and how he would like to engage the community. And I'm telling you, he's excited about it. He's looking forward to meeting with each of you here. And that's exactly what he says he wants to do. And we are going to be working together. As a matter of fact, we're going to collaborate on certain initiatives to have a Toronto leg of it and a New York leg of it. We are going to really be working together. And that's that would be an excuse for me to come back to New York too. But that's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying that to tell you to be ready to welcome him and expect good things and a good attitude and approach to engaging people and making things happen. But without you, it won't happen. So I trust that you will give him a warm welcome when he gets here.
We do have some food in the back, and we have some drinks. You guys are welcome to partake. And while you're doing that, we're going to provide some music. Mr. Rash Valley. And we encourage you to mingle and to network. And continue to wish Gerry well.
Video. Mellow wave. Man himself.
And wish him great success in his new appointment. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to join us, the New York chapter, the Deacon Mission Support Group, the Friends of the Network Wednesdays networking event, our brothers and sisters of Carriacou PD Martinique, Grenada, and Grenada. Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, friends, please let's raise a toast to our new Consul General in Canada. Let's drink to that. Thank you so much. Congrats. And when I have the mic, organizers of the event. Because sometimes we cannot forget to do that. So special congratulations to all the organizers. The chief organizer was assistant PRO of the chapters, Gerry's sister Helen Lewis, Dr. Helen Lewis. And there are others who joined in to support her along the way.
Served the food, they were very
And I
good.
also want to thank those who have served the food, those who prepared the food. We want to thank you very much for coming out. We also want to thank those who took a long journey. Some people came all the way from Westchester, from New Jersey, from Queens to come here to celebrate with us this evening. We really do appreciate that. And most of all, we want to thank the proprietors of the Milkman House, Sister Dr. Denise and Brother Ben Felix. Brothers, thank you. Brothers and sisters, thank you very much. This is the first official event to launch the opening of the Milkman House. We are going to be here for a long time, not just tonight, but over and over again in the next 2 days. I think it's a good official launch. We really appreciate you helping us to do this event, and thank you. This is a very good event. I like the space. I believe most of you like the space.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The decoration. We also want to thank the decorators.
Who did it?
All right.
Sister, what's the name again?
Lindy Donna Spencer.
That's right.
And Peter Spencer, thank you very much. And again, so also I just want to thank especially the brother of Brother Glenn Felix Wesley, who did a lot of things construction work.
Great job, man.
Asked in the office. What that Glenn say was he? And his partner, raise your hand, raise your hand. We also want to thank Sister Cheryl and our little band. All right, Brass Valley. Thank you so much for the music that you have that you shared with us tonight. We really good entertainment. We really enjoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good time tonight? Yes. Are you having a good time? I'm not hearing it. Yes. And again, thanks for the drinks and the food.
Before you do it, no. Could you recognize the executive members of the chapter that are here?
Yes, and I just want to officially recognize in your presence the officers of the New York chapter. All right? The officers of the New York chapter are, in the back here, we have our deputy chairperson, raise your hand, Sister Sherry Charlton. Dr. Denise Roberts, raise your hand. That's our secretary. Our treasurer gave the welcome remarks. That's Lynn Alexander. She left because she has to go and help her daughter with the homework and so on. We have Sister Nelko Philip at the back there. That's our assistant. All right. We don't know when we're gonna lose you, but we are loaning you. We're not losing you. We are loaning you to the folks in Canada. All right. If the folks in Canada don't want to receive you, we'll take you back. You are loaned to Canada. And I'm the chairperson of the New York chapter for our board. Did I miss anybody else? All right. So I will hand over to the man of the evening, Brother Gerry.
Thank you, brother. I just want to recognize some of the other community leaders here, business, and in other areas that are here from outside of the Canadian community. Let me recognize Sister Brooks. She's a mortgage finance expert, and she wears several other hats. Those of you who have been attending the Jammy's events at King's Theatre and Coney Island lately, in the past, we've done stuff at King's Theatre. You would have seen her around. She's always visible, a pillar in Jammy's events. And we thank you for coming through. I recognize all here Mr. Phil Ben. Phil Ben is also in real estate, and he's also in the finance planning. So you may want to talk to him as well and Phil is Trinidadian, but he has relatives in Grenada.
My mother is
From Grenada.
I have 5 brothers and sisters in Grenada.
And by the way, Mr. Claudius, the tall guy with the Trini, with a strong Trini accent, he also has Canadian heritage. Don't they all? And let me also recognize in a special way the father of Mr. Quince Britton. Mr. Britton, thank you for being here. Quince Britton is the caretaker of the constituency of St. Mark's. Thank you for being here, brother. And standing next to him is a brother who we see everywhere. The culture man, I call him. Always with us, making his appearance. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. And Joe Bailey, God and Son, Spice Rock, the exec, the man who helps us to get our message out to the community on Wild FM all the time, in season, out of season, in office, out of office. Spice Rock, we thank you. We thank you. And let me recognize Grenadian Connection, the pioneer in community internet. The man who gave us Grenadian Connection when hardly anybody even knew our websites. And has really been a trailblazer in bringing communities together online with Grenadian Connection. Neil, we acknowledge and recognize you, brother, for all the work you've done over the years. Thanks for being here. Mr. Twit, big time promoter, veteran promoter, community organizer, and many people do not know he's also a city. He has a very important job with the city of New York, taking care of our children with ACS. But he's also here with us as a community organizer, and we want to recognize Twit in a special way. Brother Paul, recognize all of the executive members of the chapter. I thank each one of you personally for the part you played in making this happen. And we want to and the tickets, yeah, I'm going to remind folks of the tickets again. And I want to especially thank Ms. Spencer for the decoration, the beautiful decoration that you did inside there. Thank you so much. You know, her husband's mother used to sell in the market with my grandmother. And I've known the Spencer family from the time I was a little kid. So I'm happy that Mr. Spencer is here, brings back memories. Thanks for celebrating. So folks, anybody that I left out, I'm sorry, but all of you are important, like I said earlier. Each and every one of you in your role. Not at all. Take USA to the house. Take USA. Yes, the Lord and his sister. Pam is in the house. Pam is supporting you and that. Folks, thank you again. Now get your tickets. May 27. May 27. Saturday, May 27. You're not living there without a ticket. $20. Come and see who can really cook the best. Men versus women. The big cook-off. Happening right here in the Nothing House.
I like to go by with you. Keep going.
You guys stop moving. Yeah, 3 pictures and all of them, they're moving and they.
I want a picture of you.
You guys keep hold on. I had to deal with all that I took before. I ended up having very good lines.
Yeah, give me a nice little wave, everybody.
Gerry always says, hey, Joe, Luis, come and take a picture. That's my old colleague. Wait, let me go.
Could you hold it for me?
And I never use it.
Just hold it, right? I don't want to jump in it.
Go ahead. Does it take it automatically?
It's rolling.
Okay, it's recording.
Now.
now, we're not knocking on heaven's door. We're not knocking on heaven's door. So right now, we're not knocking on heaven's door. Oh, right now.